Right now, you are living a lie. The name you answer to, the face you see in the mirror, the memories you desperately hold on to, none of it is actually you. You think you are alive, but the person you believe yourself to be is a complete illusion. What if I told you that everything you are terrified of losing is just a ghost, and the real you is something so ancient, so infinite that even death trembles before it? More than a century ago, a 16-year-old boy sat alone in a small room in South India. He had no spiritual training, he had read no sacred texts, yet in a single afternoon, he discovered a secret so earth-shattering that it permanently destroyed his fear of death and transformed him into one of the greatest spiritual masters the world has ever known. Today, I am going to share his exact method with you. Hold on to every word of this journey because the single question we explore today will shatter your suffering, dissolve your anxieties, and awaken you to a reality you never knew you had. It was July 1896. The boy's name was Venkataraman. He was an ordinary student living an ordinary life in the temple city of Madurai, when suddenly a violent, unexplainable terror gripped his heart. It was the absolute paralyzing fear of death. He felt with absolute certainty that he was going to die right then and there. But instead of crying out for his mother, instead of running to a doctor, he did something unimaginable. He closed his door, he lay down on the floor, stiffened his limbs like a corpse, held his breath and welcomed death. He said to himself, "Well then, death has come. What does it mean? What is it that is dying?" He watched as his physical body became rigid. He imagined his body being carried to the cremation ground and reduced to ashes. But in the midst of this profound simulation of death, a shocking realization struck him like a thunderbolt. He felt, with blinding clarity, the presence of his own existence completely independent of the physical body. He realized, this body is dead, but I am still here. The I is vibrating with absolute life. He saw that the body dies, but the spirit, the current of pure awareness, transcends it entirely. In that silent room, the ordinary schoolboy died, and the great sage Ramana Maharshi was born. This brings us to the most dangerous and liberating question in the universe, a question that forms the very foundation of his teachings. Who are you? Truly, who are you? When you say, I am sick or I am tall, you are talking about the body. But you are the one observing the body. Therefore, you cannot be the body. When you say, I am sad or I am anxious, you are talking about the mind and its fleeting emotions. But you are the one watching the sadness come and go. You are the witness to the anxiety. Therefore, you cannot be the mind. If you take away your physical body, your name, your job, your past, your relationships, and every single one of your thoughts, what is left? Ramana Maharshi taught that the root of all human suffering, all depression, all fear, is our false identification with the ego. It is the tragic illusion that you are a separate, isolated fragment in a vast hostile universe. To slay this illusion, he did not offer complex rituals or demanding physical yogas. He offered only one weapon, self-inquiry. Who am I? He did not want you to answer this question with words. Any answer your mind gives you is just another thought. Instead, he wanted you to use this question like a torch to find the source of your own consciousness. Whenever a thought arises, ask yourself, to whom does this thought come? The answer will naturally be, to me. Then immediately ask, well, who am I? Do not answer it. Just look. Look inward. Follow the feeling of I back to its source, the way a river traces back to the ocean. When you do this, the thought will instantly dissolve. The mind will quiet down, and in that gap between thoughts, you will taste the infinite. This is the very heartbeat of the Upanishads and the ancient path of Advaita Vedanta. The great rishis of India declared, Tat Tvam Asi. Thou art that. You are the supreme, limitless reality. You are Brahman. Ramana Maharshi proved that the kingdom of heaven is not up in the sky, and enlightenment is not a mystical state you achieve after decades of agonizing meditation. It is your very own natural state of being. It is right here, right now. You are simply too distracted by the noise of the mind to notice the eternal silence of your soul. Imagine looking into the eyes of Ramana Maharshi. Those who traveled from all corners of the globe to sit at his feet on the sacred mountain of Arunachala often spoke of a silence so deep, so intoxicating, that all their lifelong questions simply melted away.
They came with heavy burdens, broken hearts, and shattered minds. But in his presence, beneath his compassionate, luminous gaze, the ego could not survive. He taught that silence is the most powerful transmission of grace. He was a living testament to the truth of the Bhagavad Gita, that weapons cannot cut the soul, fire cannot burn it, water cannot wet it, and wind cannot dry it. The boy who lay on the floor pretending to be a corpse discovered that death is the greatest fiction ever told. And today, more than a century later, that same invitation is extended to you. Stop running from your pain. Stop chasing external validation. Turn the flashlight of your awareness inward. Ask yourself the question. Let your false identities burn in the fire of your inquiry. What remains when everything else is gone is pure peace, pure love, pure awareness. It is who you have always been.
If this message stirred something deep within your soul, do not let this moment pass. Subscribe to this channel right now to continue your journey into the greatest spiritual truths ever known. Hit the like button so that this sacred teaching can reach millions of other awakening souls across the world. And before you go, drop a comment below and declare, "I am pure awareness," to seal this truth in your heart. Share this video with someone you love who is searching for peace. Thank you for walking this path of truth with me. Until next time, abide in the peace of your true self.